Hi guys, Boo Boo's Glitter Glory here. We are doing a collaboration for PND Princess Nails by Diana. Whoop whoop! And it is at Sassy's Family and of course at Boo Boo's Glitter Glory. We are using Princess Nails by Diana, her neon collection, to do this collaboration. I will be displaying, as you see, the colors that I am using. We are doing a fall collection, neon, in a fall collection. But I think it came out really beautiful, and I will be showing all the products that I am using as I am going through, and I also will be putting in texts inside the video so that you guys can follow along anytime you want to pause it and try it out for yourself, because this was really an exciting collaboration and I really enjoyed it. And Diana, your line is just so freaking awesome. I love your gels. I am so excited that you have a new line coming out. I cannot wait to try those as well. So please grab yourself a hot cup of cocoa or a coffee, sit back and enjoy the video. Here I am just placing the gel where I see fit, where I would like it personally. Then I am taking my fan brush and I will be swiping it from left to right. It's really that simple. I also have a container, a jar, a dampen dish, whatever you would like to call it, on the side that I dip my fan brush in that has acetone in it. So you want it to have less gel on it when you're doing this kind of design, because when you cure this, after we cure it, we are putting a layer of the neon blue on top of it. And you don't want it to be real dark, because we are making a fall collection. So we're just trying to make it look like fall time, like the other nails look. Now I am going in with PND's Base Coat. I am going to coat the entire nail in PND Base Coat. Do not cure the nail. You want the glitters to stick to the nail before you cure. So you will apply the glitters that you want to use. And again, this glitter mix is Golden Tourmaline Glitter Glory, which you can get at my store, my shop, online at www.booboosglitterglory.com. Here I'm just picking out all the pieces that I would like to use. I will be placing them individually on the nail to where I see fit. And again, I am using the rhombusses, which are the triangle pieces, the diamond pieces, and making them look like they are moving around in the air. Because we kind of like want that sway back and forth motion looking like wind is in the air. Here I am just taking the glitter and sprinkling it on the tip of the nail to give it more coverage and more depth. Now I am cutting out the water decals that I will be using. If I can remember where I got these water decals, I will leave the link description in my description box. These are simply gorgeous. These are maple leaf holographic sequences. I love them. I will be putting the information in my description box. If you like them, please go check this company out. I highly recommend them. They are beautiful. Here they are. I've just placed a couple of the colors, each color that I want to use, in my little dish here, and now I am just going to use some of, well, first I'm placing the water decals. Now I'm getting ready to apply these beautiful maple leaf holographic sequences. I am using PND's Base Coat and applying just a small amount on the nails where I would like to apply these beautiful holographic sequences. Now I have my gel top coat, which is glow in the dark. I love it. Oh my gosh, it is wonderful. And I'm also using my white gel, whatever white gel you want to use. And of course, Princess Nails by Diana, her top coat. And in a bottle, I just mixed up acetone, Dawn dish soap, and a pinch of water. That way, when you shake your container, you will get a whole bunch of little bubbles, and that's what I want. And then you will be placing this gel. First, I'm applying the glow in the dark gel. It is very, very thick. And this is why you have to add your PND top coat so that it is not too thick, because then it won't cure properly. Now I'm applying the white gel. Sometimes voiceovers are really difficult, guys, especially when you've got a lot of stuff going on in your life. Just let me tell you, these videos are really, really hard to edit and get right on point. I just have to put that in there. You know, I'm new to doing these voiceovers. I'm actually new to even putting up YouTube videos with myself doing, you know, nails. So please be patient with me. It is a trial and error process, and I am trying really hard to get better and better and better. Once you get all three of your gels inside the container, you want to mix them up really, really well, because we want it to like glow in the dark. And what this is going to represent when we are done, it's going to represent the clouds in the sky. If it wasn't for Sassy family, I don't know what I would have done, because a lot of this stuff is all new to me. I am not used to working with gels or poly gels or any of that kind of stuff. I am, well, should I say I was solely a acrylics woman. That's all I dealt with was acrylics. And when Princess Nails by Diana came out with her line, I wanted to learn how to work with them. You know, Princess Nails by Diana is a wonderful person. She is just extraordinary. She has mad love for our Lord, our God, our Father, and I can respect that 110%, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to display their religion because there's so much controversy about religion. And Diana is not ashamed to show that she loves her Lord, and I commend her 100 times fold for that. So I just placed the gel all over the nails where I see fit. I'm shaking the bottle really, really well because I want little bubbles. So I just take the foam. You don't want the water to spill out of the bottle, and that's why you only use a little bit of water. And then you cure it while you have the foam on your nails. Now let's watch the magic, shall we? This is so freaking cool. Sassy taught me how to do this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, wow. It is amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. I just loved how this turned out. This was my first attempt on trying these bubble nails, and oh my gosh, I am just really happy that I did try it. It's very easy to do. Anyone can do it. I highly recommend on trying it. So now I'm just going to take my mix again, and now I am placing again randomly where I would like them on the nails. Personally, I just did near the cuticles first. I wanted to make sure that they were going to come out properly. Again, it was my first time doing this, so I was really scared that they weren't going to turn out right, and I could not be more pleased with how they came out. And we will just repeat the same cycle, the same steps that we did for on top of the cuticles. Shake your bottle really, really well. Get those bubbles a-popping. And just spread those bubbles all over the gel that you would just put on the nails. And you have to do this somewhat quick because you want the bubbles to pop on the nail as it is curing. I'm just wiping the foam away so it's easier for me to dab them off. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, it's just crazy. I love how they turned out. I love it. Now, when you do these foam nails, you will notice when you rub your finger over them, they are really bumpy. So I really do recommend taking a file and gently, I repeat, gently go over where you have your bubble nail at. And this will take off all the gel that is cured that are not bubbles. You just want the bubbles to show, and you want a nice smooth surface. I have soap up inside my fingers and they just keep sliding off. So now they are all filed down. Again, I did it very lightly. I did not go over it abrasively because you will file the bubbles off. Now I'm going in with Princess Nails by Diana, her No Wipe Top Coat. And they just feel, oh my gosh, amazing. I just really love how this set turned out. And this is Model 1 acrylic and monomer. I have to do a review on these, so I figured I would just try it in this video. This is Model 1's liquid monomer. Excuse me, guys, I got the sniffles. I'm getting a little cold. And here is the Model 1 clear acrylic powder. I was really curious to see how this acrylic and monomer was going to hold up. Now I'm just placing the clear bead on top of the nail and just gently going up towards the cuticle and walking that acrylic down the nail. We want to encapsulate the entire nail so that they are nice and smooth and we can create a beautiful apex for strength. I was really nervous that this acrylic wasn't going to come out, you know, real clear. Some acrylic powders, they come out like a smoky. You can still see through them, but it's almost like they have a smoky tint to them. I have to say I was really impressed with this acrylic. Once I was done, I applied it on all of them. I just fast forward, left that part out. But I applied it on all of them, and then I top coated them with Princess Nails by Diana's No Wipe Top Coat. And I have to say, Model 1, you outdid yourself with this clear acrylic. It is crystal clear. I highly recommend it. So now we are getting ready to do what I would say is a really fun part. It was very tedious. It was my first attempt. Sassy Familia, she did her cocoa cup in carver's gel. I did attempt it, however, it was not a success for me. I am really going to have to practice with this carver's gel. But, you know, it's a trial and error, you know. Thank you very much, Sassy family, for helping me and teaching me so much to do this video for Princess Nails by Diana. I love you, sis. Mwah. And I truly mean that. You helped me overcome a lot of hurdles during this collaboration. Again, I did a lot of things that were outside my comfort zone, and I just have to give her a shout out and major props for helping me through this. You know, she had a vision and a dream about doing this set for Diana, and I wanted my nails to be spot on. I wanted her to be happy and proud of the nails that I created, as well as Diana. Of course, Diana, I really do hope you love these nails, because wow, mama, it really took a lot of time from me. I cut out so much of this video, it's crazy. So now I'm just applying here this yellow acrylic. I made this yellow acrylic myself, and I just want to make a little coffee mug. So I'm just shaping it and placing these beads where I see fit and where I would like them to go. Here I am starting for the handle that will come down from the top to the bottom of the coffee mug, cocoa mug. This area of the application really took quite a long time. I mean, you really want to take little beads as possible of your acrylic, and the majority of the beads that I used, I ended up taking all of the moisture out of the brush by dabbing it on a napkin so that I can place the acrylic exactly where I want it. Okay, now I have filed the cocoa cup, coffee cup to my liking, and now I'm going in with PND 5701, which is the color changing gel. I just love this gel. It is so awesome. So that is why I did my cup in yellow, because when her gel gets warm, it turns yellow. So when it is cold, it is an orange color. And then when it gets warm, it is a yellow color, which is really, really slick. So I am just going over my mug very carefully with a fine brush, placing the gel where I would like it. And then when I am done, I will cure it. So now I'm going to go in with my Kiara Sky. It is a cocoa color. Again, I will leave the information for the products in the description box. But we want cocoa in our cup because it is a cold, chilly fall day, and we want cocoa. I will be placing this inside the cup. Now I'm curing it, and I made a little bit of it come down so it looks like some of the cocoa has spilled out. Now I'm placing just a white gel because we want melted marshmallows. So, you know, anytime you have a cup of cocoa, you know how you have where your lip line is when you're drinking it. You know, cocoa gets everywhere, guys. Come on now. So I'm just placing the white gel where I would like it to represent my ooey gooey marshmallows. And before we cure this, we are going to shake our little bottle, and we are going to place little foam bubbles all over this because we want it to look like melting marshmallows. And it's the same process. Just add your bubbles and then cure it. Wipe your bubbles off. And voila! That looks so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I mean, it really looks like there's marshmallows in there, right? And there you have it. We have our cup of hot cocoa with melted marshmallows. But ladies, we ain't done there. We want this bad boy to stand out. So we are going to add some glow-in-the-dark steam that's coming up from the cocoa. So again, we are going to make a mix of the glow-in-the-dark and the top gel, the no wipe top coat. And we want to make it a translucent. We're just placing the gel where we would think that the steam would be rising. We add our foam again and cure. That looks so cool. So cool. And we're going to do the same steps as we did for our clouds. We're going to file it just a little bit, and I'm also going to have that steam just run off on the other nail. Just a little bit, not too much. And we're going to put our foam back on that nail and cure. And now I have filed everything that I wanted to file. And now I'm going to take PND Matte Top Coat. I really want this mug to stand out. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the matte top coat in my little dish, and I am going to use a fine brush and just paint over the mug where I want it to be matte. I want my marshmallows and my cocoa to still stand out and have that gloss to them, but I'd really like my cup to be a matte. And now we're going to cure it. And guys, there's my set. I hope you really like them. This was a lot of fun to do. Here they are glowing in the dark. Oh my gosh. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I would love to know what you guys think.